Wow, there's way too many anime to watch this season. Let's see what's on the menu. 50 animes, 13 sequels, 10 I'm a girl with a hobby that I most likely won't watch. Surprisingly, less isekai. 5 romance animes with about 12 animes I definitely won't watch. Just for this video not to be an hour long, I'm gonna skip all the sequels. Fortunately, that's okay because Kaiju No.8
I'm done.
As you can tell, it's as intense as Demon Slayer and as unhinged as Konosuba. Kafka always wanted to join the defense force since he made a promise to a very cute girl. And what's their promise? Their promise is to get revenge on the kaijus. Because they killed her family and they destroyed his Nintendo Switch with the Pokemon game he's been playing for half a year.
For the love of God! For the love of God! Please!
Unfortunately, since he didn't make the defense force, now he has to work sanitation. Fortunately, he meets his hot, younger friend psychic mentor, who in one episode saves, inspires, and becomes best friends with Kafka, who also figures out about his secret at the same time. He's not the only one who's keeping a secret. He'll have to keep a secret or he will die. Well, not really. The villains have quit their boring day jobs.
I quit!
I quit.
I quit.
And I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
Now they have a worse job. They have to be actors at a circus where they advertise for the heroes who will always win.
Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Except one of them that's had enough.
I'm fucking leaving.
And he's getting controlled by this Kakegurui girl and main character who forced him to be a go-go loser ranger. And I get it, he lost it when this happened. There's always that anime where the hero gets isekai with insane ability and is good at everything. Yeah, not this one. He just wants to sleep all day, kick his feet up, watch a movie while enjoying his favorite snacks. And even in this anime, if you act like that, your father's gonna kick you out.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out!
Well, he didn't kick him out because he was lazy, he kicked him out because he wasn't blessed by God. But that's exactly what he wanted. He just wants to live like he's in Animal Crossing. But he must have forgot that he's the main character, even though this girl is called the hero. That's how stupid this anime is. Even the hero is not the most powerful one. What's the point in me calling the hero if this guy's gonna be stronger?
But you got your rhythm going now. Thanks, James.
But ultimately, if his waifu wasn't being attacked, he wouldn't want to fight at all. This might be the same anime.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
And you won't believe he also wasn't blessed by God. When he got isekai into this world, he traded his already powerful magic for something random. But he was tricked even though he was supposed to be the hero. He received one of the weakest powers so he can't be a hero anymore. But not really. And to make it worse, he almost got killed for trying to help a little girl that desperately needed help. And they just assumed he was a pedophile. But I can see why they thought he was very strange. Well, joke's on them. She ended up being a monster that almost got them killed. Now he has a harem for being so brave. Speaking about waifus, Nexon Company made a mobile game that has tons of waifus you can collect with an excellent score and tons of great comments. With that being said, I'd like to thank Nexon Company for not sponsoring this video. One day it'll happen, but for now, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below which anime you're watching this season. Okay, I'm watching this was my first impression. But after watching it, it's really just waifus fighting robots or acting cute or being silly. It's time for the face reveal. For this senpai. I mean, what else can you— wait, do you hear that? Cute, nice waifus is what this anime is all about. Lies. It's actually about a gyaru and an incel. I mean, this anime is what you see is probably what it is. But if we want to get into the psychology of parasocial relationships, we could. But nah. This is an anime about cute anime girls reading to your ears and being annoyed by how creepy her fans are. This is waifu versus waifu. This is I don't want to work with her. This is the biggest debate. Yasumi versus Yuhi.
口の聞き方教えてあげようか。声優としては2年目だけど、私は劇団に入っていたから役者の芸歴は。
Let's stop talking about waifus for 1 second. This new anime is about gangsters. I mean, Windbreaker is about a boy who has some big balls and just a little fighting experience. Who needs Jackie Chan or Jet Li when this boy goes 20v1 and somehow it works? This summer, 1 teen, 1 girl, 1 threat, and a gang. Don't mess with him unless you're ready to get messy. If that seems impossible, this anime is worse. There comes a time where you can relate on how sad someone is. She doesn't understand love at all, so... Wow, no way. This guy? Life lesson, you're never below 6. Just follow this guide, you're welcome. If you want to be better at being social, join a club, prefer something you know a lot about or passion to learn about. In this case, he wants to find his lost sister. What he actually finds is 2 best friends.
九頭竜亮太、そして部長の大面舞。以上だ。2人だけ？
They are just as dorky for Gundams as he is, and that's perfect. I haven't watched the whole show, but I'm already thinking this is probably his sister. What's better than robots? Gods, and I'm not talking about this one.
Oh my god, what is that?
This man's the best of the best. While everyone runs, he has to stay and fight the final boss.
レオレーシェ様。
早速だけど始めましょう。
In a game of Goldfish, Old Maid, or any fast card game, she's been studying her ass off, but unfortunately this god didn't know she was fighting the king of games.
And the winged dragon of Raw.
Don't let a small head fool you. Is anyone even interested in watching the show? Let me know in the comment section. This man is cursed and he's willing to do anything to get rid of it. So he takes on the Tower of God, except throw away the danger, just so he can find his princess. The moment he gets to the top, his one wish is... She says no, but she still goes with him back to his palace. Although no one's more gangster than Sasakura Ryu, the way he does his job, listen. This show is way more boring than you think, unless you like chill vibes only. Hell, I might get drunk just watching this. I'm good, it's way too early for that. But it's never too late to watch a lookalike character with a very similar beginning. Wait.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Hold on, does it sound better if I tell you he gets Isekai more than Kirito does? No? He's still worse because the wife is so boring you don't look up any sauce of them? But that doesn't matter. If you still like overpowered mono characters with a love triangle, perfect. What's not perfect is getting bullied for views and getting thousands for kicking someone's ass. So in my next video, I will be fighting my classmate and whoever wins gets $1 million. Even though that might sound interesting to you, that video would probably be blocked and much less monetizable at all. And kicking his ass isn't the only thing these bullies do. It gets worse because they steal his mom's bank account since she's sick and in the hospital, and they come over to her house. After they fight it out, he decides to join in unexpectedly and start his own YouTube channel where he fights people so he can pay for his mom's hospital bill.
金好きだろ?
And since we're on the subject of YouTube, beat the crap out of the subscribe button. And leave a timestamp down below so I know that you got this far. These next animes have a fan base, but it's not criminal if you don't watch them. This girl wants to be the next biggest golfer. Only after her parents mysteriously die in a fire, you can tell God gave her the power of a triple S tier golfer. But at the end of the day, I said to watch in 2x speed, boring.
Here I go.
She holds it like you would a baseball bat.
Speaking of which, you can skip this faster than they can ride the stupid bikes. The woman's bicycle racing was born during the post-war period of turmoil. Wait, what anime are we on? To be completely honest with you, if you like women having passion and cycling, same goes for the anime about women racing a car, then boom, 2 perfect anime for you. But majority just aren't gonna watch this. But I'll cut you some slack. If you enjoy girls doing nothing, the anime, this anime is at least watchable. It starts off with her changing the world with the power of 7G. Instead of generically the world becoming zombies, since it's a little cute anime girl show, the world becomes a zoo. Except they added a weird guy that's not cute at all. Oh, wait, he is. Never mind, pass. This is a show that most people thought was gonna be so cute and so wholesome, but... So that goes in the trash. So the bones of this anime is basically, what if grandpa and grandma could get out of their rockers and crutches, transforms into a chattier person who gets people bricked up, and show the youth that they are not as cool as they think they are. These monsters are not cool, but that's what makes them cool. They don't care what you think. They eat animals, fight each other, and make friendships. Very similar to humans, but on a more disgusting level. Even though they were all humans at one point, they've thrown all that away and are now evolving to stronger ogres. Let's stop talking about ogres and let's talk slaves. I mean elves. Even though he came for illegal weapons, he spent all his money on her. Surprisingly, he isn't as disgusting as you may think. It's more wholesome. He could have gone a way different route, but nope, cute waifus for him. Honestly, what's going on with people being treated poorly? This little boy is the only one who treats this man with respect. This is an Isekai, so what's his power? It's not crazy magic or an insane harem. His overpoweredness is to read people's stats, which many people can already do in other Isekai. Despite whether you think that's a really strong power or not, what he does have is a very strong heart. But the hardest thing he has to do is prove to his father that this man isn't weak, so level 1 farmer versus level 100 knight. Who do you think will win? No shit. While on the other hand, this man was forced to reincarnate, but he doesn't give a shit. All he wants to do after being a baby is finish all his textbooks and guides. Except he has a huge problem. He keeps getting bothered by hot chicks. So he waits until they're gone so he can run to a secret laboratory with many high-level spells. Unfortunately, there is a demon in the library that everyone warns him about, but he still goes. He shows that demon no matter how strong he is, he turns that thing into a cute little bug. This is an anime I probably would have never watched. If you like to watch creepy dolls, overdramatic rich girls being very mean, and cute shoujo looking boys, only problem is it's one of the most annoying people in anime.
It's even better than I dreamt it. I don't think there's a happier girl in the world than I am right now. Please.
I would recommend this if you're looking for an anime to watch during Halloween or something. What's more scary or not scary is depending on who you are, and I know there's a crowd for this, who hopes and prays to God they make more anime like this one. The Omegaverse is not for me, but hear me out. In a fantasy world where men can have babies, why would people still hate gay couples? All I really know is don't mess with this relationship, don't mess with this baby, and the fan base. The 4 of them. Kaiju No.8 isn't the only Shonen Jump title that many people should watch. Mission of Yozakura family is one to watch after watching your favorite anime of the season. He lost his family, so he refuses to talk to anyone. Until he's almost murdered by a pervert who has many photos of a high school girl. Which is weird because that's the only girl that he talks to and she almost gets him killed. He gets engaged to her just so he leaves him alone. Plus, he joins the Yakuza, which is just a huge commitment. This man might have a debatably worse situation because he's very poor and he just moved out of his parents' house. I mean, you could say this is how everyone starts. He lives in a small apartment and he has to work a shitty job. And unexpectedly on his balcony, he sees a waifu angel, and as much as many people would like to help her, he's too busy and his apartment is way too small to help. So he tries to get rid of her. Except a fat weeaboo who has no luck wants to show her his place. Now he has no choice, he's gonna have way more trouble than it's worth. That's nothing because this detective is not only the worst at his job, but he also takes care of a little girl who came from the demon world. And who knows how many of these girls that come from the demon world he's gonna have to take in. Except she gets really annoying the moment she gets settled in. She's gonna be there a while because she chose one of the longest running manga, while simultaneously telling him that she can probably do his job better. Unfortunately, she's right because she has magic. So yeah, his job becomes much easier. Meanwhile, her friend didn't have the same type of luck that she did. The economy in anime is really bad right now. This man just lost his job because he's homeless. Ever since he lost his family in a mysterious fire. No family, no home, no friends, there's only one way out. Until he gets saved by not Dracula, and now he has to work for him. And there's actually two secrets. One, he doesn't know that that's a vampire, and we don't know he's actually a girl. Who's even a little bit shocked. We have a little bit of FOMO this season, I get it, COVID, but now we have a very evil looking short king who works at a bookstore, who works with Yowzas, my waifu of the season. And those aren't the only surprising things. Her boss gives her a book as a present, but this book has a horrible power that makes anyone revert into a little kid. Except it comes with a drawback. Your insides don't shrink, so instead you die slowly. But I don't think she minds the side effects. Alright, you're gonna have to close your eyes for this one. Imagine coming back from school, and on your way back, a game show forces you to play, and since you don't know what you're doing, you cause the world to almost end. So instead of people dying and becoming zombies, they become zoo animals. Except for her girlies. Instead, they have to go and save the world. Wait, how are they driving a train?
池袋マジでそんないきなりじゃないよちゃんと準備した
Well, I guess because they have an old, young, handsome man who helps them find the answers for everything. Let's get more weird. This is not a girl, she's actually an alien, which in most circumstances, you wouldn't want her as your waifu, unless you like that. He's been looking for a job and it's been a mission. Fortunately, he's able to find one. Problem is, he has to sleep, work, and relax at the hotel.
No, God! No, God, please!
Hold
no,
on,
no.
he was made different. He not only agrees to work there because he saw one of the most beautiful women in town, but somehow he's also able to go on a date even though she doesn't have a phone or even knows what a phone is. Unfortunately,
これは失礼。僕は松陰神社。ミラのフィアンセです。
maybe he didn't score, but in this baseball anime, it's much different. Baseball is a very interesting sport that makes you keep your eye on the ball at all times. Unfortunately, you need a full team, and one of the best players has memory loss. While he is not the only one who's very good, but that was back in middle school. Are they still good? Yup. They all team up and they show these nerds how terrible they really are. There are generic anime gangsters, but this one is rare. He loves getting revenge and doing his job very well. Though he needs to take a vacation since he's always working and never taking breaks. It's going to be very difficult since he has so much heat all around his house. They're going to have to change him, the way he looks, the way he acts, but it doesn't seem to be working. This girl's dream of being an artist is also not working. Fortunately for her, she's in luck. She meets an ex-idol who is somehow a fan of this really small artist. This is the perfect advertisement for her terrible drawing. Will she be a successful artist? Will she be an idol again? Will she be as free as a jellyfish? Are you going to watch this anime? Girls have many dreams this season. Anime like this makes you think, is your dream worth it? It's insane that she dropped out of high school, left her parents' house, and moved to an apartment without a plan. If she wasn't so cute, she wouldn't be welcomed the same way at night. Unfortunately, she finds her inspiration on the street performing because she didn't make it as an artist. But she is not going to let her fail. And they say fuck it and they make it happen. Speaking about making things happen, have you ever wanted your cat to say more than meow and live way longer than most cats? This cat not only speaks like a human, it can turn into a human too. In fact, almost all the animals can turn to humans. They have human bodies with animal heads. I'm trying to see the people who like this show. Here's a certified classic everyone should watch. If you did not watch Spice Wolf back then, now's your chance to watch a better looking, better story, and faster paced version. This anime is debatable whether it's this season or the previous one. But since this is Akira Toriyama's last anime, you should at least check out the first episode, even though you don't like CGI or 3D anime. Phew, that was a marathon. But you're all caught up now. This video might be very late, but hopefully, this video helped you choose which anime you want to watch. What anime are you watching? Leave a comment down below. Plus, leave a timestamp with the anime you're going to watch, and I'll like the comment. If you want to support this channel at all, go watch this Black Clover video and or this Attack on Titan video. Before I leave, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below. Peace.